Our topic is the number of multiplayer juggling sequence by block matrix and generating function.
Our inquiry questions are: first, when multiple clowns are juggling at the same period, only one ball can return into his hand. Second, requires continuous regular catch and drop and goes on indefinitely. Third, preparing time is not prohibited before throwing the ball.
So our first research purpose would be the discussion of single-player juggling sequence with one ball, and the second one will be the discussion of multiplayer juggling sequence with one ball. The methodology of the situation of multiplayer catching. The situation of multiplayer catching is shown down below, and if it equals to 1, then it is defined as the ball returns to the player at a certain time. And if it is equals to 0, then it is defined as the ball doesn't return to the player at time t.
This is the transformation of multiplayer catching. For multiplayer catching sequence binary string matrix, it represents like this. And the situation in the next second will be that all the numbers are pushed to the right first, and 0 is added to the last digit, will decrease by 1 second.
And this is the directed graph of 3 players juggling sequence with one ball and 2 seconds in the air.
This is a directed graph of 3 players juggling sequence with one ball and longest 2 seconds in the air.
The discussion of recurrence relation juggling sequence by Cayley-Hamilton theorem. For instance, the A adjacency matrix is shown on the slide. The characteristic equation A is defined as the equation down below. From Cayley-Hamilton theorem, we can get that the equation will become like this. And given that trace AN is the number of juggling sequence methods with string length n in the special case of juggling sequence.
This is a generating function converted to a juggling sequence using a recurrence relation.
And this is our result.
This is our references. Thank you for listening.